Hi, I'm Shama Kern with Thai Healing Massage Academy. Let's talk about inappropriate touching, off-limits areas, and proximities to sexual areas in Thai massage. These are all issues which are regularly brought up by Thai Healing Massage Academy students. Let me give you some examples. I cannot work high up on the legs because it's too close to the genitals. I cannot touch the buttocks because that's inappropriate. I cannot work near the breasts because my clients would feel uncomfortable. I cannot use this technique because my breasts would touch my client's body. I cannot do that technique because it is unprofessional. These are all arguments which I've heard from our students, so let's deal with them head on. Some therapists are worried that it is inappropriate to touch an area which could be considered sensual. Now, let's look at this from a man's perspective. When a man sees an attractive woman, he might find her breasts, her buttocks, her legs, and her belly attractive, and that's not the end of the list. But if you avoid all those areas which I just mentioned, that doesn't leave you much to work on, doesn't it? Some therapists tell me that they want to ask for their client's permission to touch their buttocks, for example. That's a bad idea, and I will tell you why. When you ask a client this question, you insinuate that there is possibly something inappropriate or wrong with touching their buttocks. You're planting a doubt in the client's mind about something which is simply not an issue unless you make it one. What could possibly be wrong with touching a buttocks? It's nowhere near the genitals. Actually, it's on the opposite side of the body. People sit on it all day long, and in my experience, clients love having it worked on. It feels great. So why would anyone make an issue out of working on the buttocks? I just don't see what the problem is. Here's another argument which I hear sometimes. I cannot do this technique because my breasts touch my client's body. Now, obviously, you would not want to do a technique where your breasts are right on top of a client's face or even touching it. That's pretty obvious. But if you work on a man's legs and you lean in with your forearms and your breasts touch the thigh a little bit, so what? I mean, you have a bra and a shirt on and the man has pants on, so there are at least 3 layers of clothing in between. Plus, most clients have their eyes closed and they are not analyzing what exactly is touching them. This is another case where you can make an issue out of something where there is no issue. Thailand is a very touch-averse culture. People practically never hug and they don't even shake hands. But the female Thai massage therapists here, they don't have a problem with those things. It's not an issue for them and they don't make it into an issue. I've received many Thai massage sessions where the therapist's breasts came in touch with my legs or my back. It's just a body part. There's nothing sexy about it in the context of a professional Thai massage. I mean, look at it that way. In Thai massage, everyone is fully dressed, unlike in Swedish massage, where you work on a naked body. The fact is that in Thai massage, there is a lot of physical contact between therapist and client. That's just how it's done. You cannot move someone's body all over the place without getting in close. Of course, you have to use your common sense. If you're female and you have a new male client who acts a little funny and maybe says strange things or looks at you a little too much, then you just avoid techniques which involve very close body contact. But in the vast majority of cases, you do not have to worry about inappropriate touching as long as you don't directly touch the genitals or the breasts. You have to get away from this idea of segmenting a body into permissible areas, sensual areas, and inappropriate areas. It's just a body which needs help, that's all. If you act professionally, if your energy is clean, and if you're focused on helping your clients, then you work on whatever area that can benefit from your work. I never had any no-go areas in my many years of Thai massage practice, and I never had a client who complained that touching their buttocks was inappropriate. Just the opposite, they loved it. The fact is that in most cases it's the therapist who has an issue, not the client. Therapists think that clients wouldn't want to be touched somewhere, but the clients don't even think about this unless you put it into their mind, either verbally or with your worry or fear energy. Let's look at a couple more examples. I've heard from students that you have to be super careful where you touch clients who had sexual trauma. Let me tell you one story. I'm not talking theory here, but I'm speaking from very personal experience. I had a client once, a woman who had been gang raped. Now, she was clearly traumatized and had avoided people for a long time. But I did not add my own fear energy to hers. She had enough of that already. I just worked on her without staying away from so-called sensitive areas. And she trusted me. She opened up to me and told me her entire story, and I listened. This woman felt safe with me and my work because I did not have any fear energy. I actually helped her release a lot of her trauma through my work. But you cannot do that if you're so worried what areas you can touch and which ones you can't and what clients might think. There is nothing unprofessional in any of Thai Healing Massage Academy's courses. It is all professional Thai massage, the way how this style is done. I know it is quite different from Western oil massage and you might need to adjust your mind a bit. You see, it's not so much where you touch, but it's your reason for touching and your clarity of purpose and your clean energy. Let me give you an example. If a sleazy guy touches your vagina or grabs your hand, that's clearly inappropriate. But if a gynecologist touches your vagina and your breasts, you're grateful for it and even pay for the service. So it wasn't the touching which was the issue, it was the intention. Of course, in massage therapy, we don't touch genitals or breasts, but if someone has an issue in the groin area, then there is nothing wrong or unprofessional with working on there. Or if someone has tension in their chest or issues with their lungs or their thymus gland, then it is totally professional to work on the chest, even if you're right near the breast. It's the intention that counts, and clients understand that and are okay with this. My point is, don't let your own fear energy or hang-ups or speculations what clients might find inappropriate get in the way of the beautiful experience of a flowing, intuitive, connected Thai massage. You have to set your own boundaries. Nobody can set that for you. But don't set them so tight that they get in the way. Your clients just want to relax, feel better, and improve their health. They don't analyze how many inches you're away from so-called sensitive areas as long as they trust you and you don't project your own fear energy onto them. Let go of that idea that there is anything inappropriate about touching buttocks or belly or sacrum or chest or groins. In Thai massage there just is a lot of body contact. You have to get used to that. It's a big advantage and it allows you to support your clients so much better than if you try to avoid body contact. Now, after saying all this, there are some more intimate techniques in Thai massage, which as a woman you might choose to not do on some clients. There is an entire module in our Art of Thai Massage course which deals with only this and gives you alternatives. But my general advice is to just relax about this issue. If your breast touches a client's back or leg a little, so what? If you work on the buttocks, good for you, your clients will love it. If your clients have constipation issues, you need to work on the abdomen and not avoid it just because below are the reproductive organs. If your clients have pain in the groin area, help them to release it, they will appreciate it. Use your common sense, but don't create issues where none need to be. Give up this idea that the body is full of restricted, intimate, forbidden, taboo, no-go zones, and just focus on helping people where they need it. That's what is best for your clients. One last disclaimer, this is my opinion and that's the result of doing countless Thai massage sessions for many years. Sure, there might be instances where you really have to adjust how you work on someone or you might need to avoid something. I can't tell you what to do and where to set your boundaries, but I can only suggest one thing about this topic of so-called inappropriate areas and touching. Just relax about it. It's much less of an issue than you might think. It's all part of this beautiful, connected, flowing, healing art of Thai massage. Give it a chance.